Pressure's mounting on the government to pause a controversial bill that changes the way Oranga Tamariki is held to account. Advocates for Tamariki say the proposal weakens the role of the Children's Commissioner by stripping it of some of its statutory powers. Kushla Norman reports.
Yeah, that is not okay. We need to do a lot better for these young people.
I'm here to make sure that something happens.
I guess the real challenge for this government is to walk the talk.
They're the voice of Tamariki and Aotearoa. For 33 years, the Children's Commission has called out the state on its treatment of young people, but now a bill proposes stripping it of its power to investigate complaints and monitor Oranga Tamariki.
My concern is that with those other functions taken away, it will just dilute the effectiveness of the advocacy role.
But the minister says investigation powers never rested entirely with the Commissioner.
The last investigation that the Children's Commission undertook in this space was back in 2010, but by and large the Ombudsman's been doing a lot of that anyway.
The bill proposes replacing the role with a board. The chair becomes the Chief Children's Commissioner. An independent monitor to scrutinise Oranga Tamariki is set up within the Education Review Office, and the Ombudsman's investigative powers are expanded.
Instead of Mokapono and their whānau going to one place, which is the Children's Commissioner, there are three different groups now to go to. Which one do you choose?
Having three arms with respect to the oversight of the system is actually going to strengthen the system.
Advocates question the independence of the monitor, which the government says sits with ERO for administrative convenience.
For something to be part of a government agency and to still say it is independent of government is very difficult. Inevitably things happen that actually influence and start to shift priorities.
There is no way that the government can stop the independent children's monitor from stopping any program of work or anything that they choose to look into.
Opposition to the bill is immense. Of the 403 submissions, 311 were strongly opposed. Just 8 supported it. Advocates for children want it put on pause.
Transparency is everything for these very vulnerable children and young people. But if we're going to do it, let's do it really right.
But the government's refusing to hold off. The bill now heads to its second reading. Kushla Norman,